Hello, Bookish family! Today I'm going to bring you another October haul. It's kind of a used book haul. At this point, I'm not sure what it's going to be titled, so I guess we'll find out once this video is posted what I decided to actually call it. But I went to a used book sale yesterday. It was actually a clearance sale with everything $2 or less, and it said paperbacks were 50 cents. But in reality, it was just cheesy, corny romance novels and children's books were 50 cents. So very misleading, thank you, half-price books. But anyways, I got 13 books, I think, and my total was $20. So I am super happy with that. I got like 13 books for the price of 1.5. So yeah, let's get into that. But first, I wanted to express something with you that I was very excited about. Someone in our neighborhood sent out an email saying they were looking for books for the ages birth to like an elementary school, and so my mom went and dug through the attic and found a box full of all of my Magic Treehouse books. I thought we got rid of these, so they were in a box that she was gonna give to those people, but no, I grabbed them. I'm going to find a place for them on my shelf, and I'm going to reread the heck out of them, even though I'm a 16-year-old that probably should be reading books that are a bit bigger and more complex than Dinosaurs Before Dark. But you know what? You can't control me. So, back to the books that I got at my sale. I'm just going to start grabbing and explaining. So the first book that I got was a book that I've already read that I've been meaning to rebuy because I think it got put into a box of things that were being sold, and this was one of them, but I liked the book, and so I saw it there and was like $2 for a book I've already read for my shelf. Let's do it. It is Impossible by Nancy Werlin. Look how beautiful that cover is. I just love that so much. And this is about a girl that goes to Montana over the summer. Am I thinking about the right book? I'm not sure. I can't find a synopsis on this anywhere. But I remember that I read this, I remember that I liked it, and so this is going to go on my shelf. I might need to reread this, but yeah. Oh, so pretty. The next book that I got is a book that my friend Fergus had recommended to me. So when I saw it there, I got it on his behalf. So you're welcome, Fergus. It is The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. And I had never read this. I never saw the movie. And this is a cover I actually haven't seen before. I'm so happy that I got a non-movie cover. This is a non-movie cover, right? I'm assuming it is. So, I really want to read it because the Bookish Identity tag had a question about this. And I was like, oh, is that a series that I'm expected to read? Oh my gosh, I need to catch up on it. So, I have this now. It's going in my TBR. It's in like flawless condition for $2. I'm just happy I found it. I didn't expect anything like that. Then another book that I got there was Marley and Me by Josh Grogan, I'm not sure. But I did see the movie for this and I did bawl like a baby, but I have seen the movies for books that were really sad and then still cried reading the book. So I'm gonna read this one and sit in my own puddle of lament. I'm already dreading this because it has like pictures and stuff. You can't just do that to me. Look, it's so cute. They're like, look at this dog. Look at it. I want one. And I know how it ends, so it makes me sad. Anyway, yeah, I really want to read this. I'm so glad I found it here. Again, practically new condition. There's like the tiniest of like marks. I don't really care about that though, so I'm happy I found that. And then I found Stargirl by Jerry, is it Spinelli? I think that's how you pronounce it. This is a book that I never read as a middle schooler. We never had to read it for school, surprisingly. And I just think it's something that everyone should, like, well, I haven't read it, obviously, but I feel like it's something that I should read that, like, everyone else has read. And it's short, it sounds sweet, and I think I'd be able to, like, get through this in an hour or two, honestly. Then I got a copy of Pretty Little Liars hardback for $2, and this is like a really beat up copy. And typically I wouldn't go for really beat up copies, but I felt like this I could get away with because I'm not expecting that I'll like this. Like, nevertheless, I'm gonna keep it even if I don't, but it wasn't something I was super keen about getting a really nice copy from or of, and I just wanted to read it. It was there. It wasn't like the pages are still intact, so yeah, I figured it was a good enough buy. And I mean, I never ever see the first book hardback anywhere like below $10, so this was a nice find, I think. I'm getting out of breath, talking too fast. This next book I'm super excited about because I did not expect anything like this to be there. I walked in there thinking it'd have like a pretty average selection of books, but in reality, it didn't have a very nice selection. Like, they were all books that no one wanted, and that's why they were trying to get rid of them, and I didn't know that. So this took me, I was going through there for an hour and a half trying to find these books, and I'm surprised I found this many good ones. But yeah, again, I was surprised when I found this because I figured nothing this popular would be there. But I got Spiritbound hardback for $2 there, and like, again, new condition. The only thing is, like, this is folded a little bit, but who cares about that? It was $2. And then I made sure that I didn't already have this one because I did go and buy Shadow Kiss and Blood Promise, and I was really scared that I already had this one, but I YOLO'd it because it was $2 and I ended up not having it. So I'm so excited. Now I just have to get, is this the last one? No, isn't there one more after this? Yeah, then I can marathon them, so I'm really excited for that. Then I picked up a copy of Flipped, which is a book, again, really short, like, Stargirl, and I just think this sounds so cool. I've had my eye on this for a while, and I almost got it a couple of months ago when Barnes & Noble was doing some buy one, get two free thing. No, it was buy two, get one free. And this was one of the options, and I almost got it, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, because now I have it for $2, and again, really nice condition, and it's, look at the little, it's a chicken. Okay, I'm sorry. The next book I got is oh, my pile just fell. Whoops, anyways. I didn't expect I would find any Sarah Dessen books there, but I did end up seeing Just Listen, and then That Summer, and I'm not the biggest Sarah Dessen fan. Sarah Dessen? Did I say that wrong? I did say it right. Where is it? There they are. Those are my two Sarah Dessen books that I've read. I also have read Along for the Ride, but I don't own it anymore because it got sold. Tisk. So I picked this one up. It's one of her, I think this is her shortest one. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's another one that's pretty small. Dreamland or something like that. I'm trying to read more of Sarah Dessen because I want to know how all of her books compare to one another, but at this point I'm not her biggest fan or anything. I just feel like I should read more of her stuff. And this has like crinkled pages right here, but that's basically the only, it's like dirty, but it's not ripped or anything. So this is average condition. I'm not too upset about it. And then I got a copy of Frindle for 50 cents, and I'm trying to rebuy all of my favorite childhood books because it's just, I find it has such a nostalgic value with it. And I distinctly remember I read this in 5th grade, and at that time I thought it was so big and annoying, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I could reread this in like half an hour. Do you see how big the words are? It's so cute. So I'm definitely going to reread this one day, and I cannot wait for that day because, dang, this was my childhood. This was my favorite book as a 5th grader. Okay. These next two books are the next two books in the, what is the first one called? The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I got that one from another used bookstore for like 75 cents, and then I saw these there and thought, might as well pick them up for $2 each. And the first book I have not read yet, and I kind of put it on hold because I was like, why did I buy that? I don't think I'm ever going to read it. But then Gabby from Owl's Reviews had just finished that book the other day and said it was really nice. So that kind of persuaded me to get it back on my TBR and to pick these up, so maybe I can marathon them one day. Is this a trilogy or a complete series? Because these were the only 2 books there, and if there's like a 4th and or 5th book, why did I say and or? You can't have 1, 2, 3, 5. That's weird. Anyway, so is this just a trilogy is what I was meaning to ask, because now I have 3 of them, and I'm not sure if there's more. Let me know about it. I have 3 more books left. This one is a book by Suzanne, is it Colasanti? I don't know how to pronounce that. That's embarrassing. But I've been seeing this author a ton on Goodreads. No one's really talked about her that much on BookTube, which is weird because I've been seeing a lot of her books on, like, in the bargain bins and stuff. But this is Take Me There by whatever name I just said incorrectly. And her other book is When It Happens, and I saw it there in hardback, but it was missing a dust cover. And that was just inconvenient, and I would have probably gotten it if it had the dust cover, but it did not, so it's not in my possession. This one is a girl, she's devastated about a breakup, desperately wants him back. I don't know, it just sounds really chick flicky now that I read the synopsis, but I'm sure it'll be good. I just wanted to try something out with this author because I've been hearing a lot about her, or seeing a lot about her, not necessarily hearing, because, again, no one's really read anything by her that I've seen a review of. Have you read anything by this chick? If so, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. These next, well, actually, this is the book. This book, I was so freaking surprised to see there because I'm in love with David Levithan. That's, okay, not literally, but I love David Levithan novels, and I was so surprised when I saw this there. It is Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List, which I've been eyeing on Amazon and the book outlet for forever. I've been dying to read this because it sounds so funny. And this is basically about a girl and a guy that are best friends, and they make a no-kiss list so that they're... What is my hair even doing? Just get out. We're good. That's even worse. Okay, keep talking. And, long story short, Eli ends up kissing someone on that list, and it creates a lot of drama, and it just sounds like something I'd be able to read really fast. It sounds like a typical David Levithan novel. But Rachel Cohn and him wrote it together, and they also wrote Dash and Lily's Book of Dares together, and I freaking love that book, so I am so excited for this one. And then the last book that I got, I was actually given free because this is a 50-cent book, and the guy checking us out didn't have any quarters on him, so he was like, just take it, I can't give you change. So it is Teen Angst Nah by Ned Vizzini, which is a cover, it's like a mass market paperback size. And I actually have never seen this cover of it, but I've been actually really interested in reading this, and I really don't care that it's a different cover than what I'm used to, because I just think this is going to be so interesting. He says this is like an autobiography, and I've never actually read an autobiography, but I loved, what's it called? The book he wrote. It's kind of a funny story. So I'm so interested in finding out what's this gonna be like, and it just sounds like it's gonna be funny because I love him to death. So yeah, this is going on my TBR, as are the rest of these things, and that was the last book, and so we're done talking about things, and now I can fix my hair finally. What is even going on? Do I look pretty yet? I'm just gonna stop. So thank you for watching. I don't think I'm gonna be buying any more books this year. I've kind of edited my book buying ban to be just used books. So everything that I've been hauling has been used books, and I guess that's kind of acceptable because it's not full price or anything, so I can't technically get in trouble. I don't know. So thank you for watching once again, and I will see you next time. So many books. I love books. Bye-bye.